Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me. The Babbler. That is me. On this evolutionary uprise of high rise at this time. And off camera, I shall be today. Well, at least for right now, anyway. I don't feel like getting on camera right now at this moment. And we are free to be however we desire to be. It's my throat that I need right now to speak. And so, won't that be? Yeah, so hermit is me. So thank you for tuning in. I want to just say thank you for the growing subscribers here to this channel and to the amount of views that I am receiving on YouTube. I have now reached over 10,000 views, which is like, oh my god. Amazing. Thank you so much. In whatever extent it is that you have viewed me on or continue to view me on and support and encourage and stuff like that, I think that's totally dope. I think you're totally great, and I just want to say thank you in every kind of way. So remember, I am painting 13 plates, so if you are interested in receiving one, email me at enchantressthebabbler@gmail.com and let me know where you're from, and let me get a little feel of your vibe so that when I paint you your plates, it is specially subscribed, for you. Like, it's exactly just for you. So, it's my way to say thank you for meeting me here. Yes. So I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from these tools that are being used on YouTube, that it will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. And I just, I get emotional. But so I just want to say thank you. So I am moved by spirit to come up on board and just start doing what I hear in my mind that I was going to start doing was a 2-card spread using my spirit animal oracle cards. And it's just going to reflect on the mindset as of right now. Whatever, these messages are timeless, so whenever you find yourself here, like, maybe this is some thoughts that are happening. Maybe it's about yourself or someone near and dear to you that you come here seeking information on, or whatever the case may be, or see what spirit resonates, within your heart, mind, body, soul. Truth be told, like, we're here for a purpose. We're servicing a purpose, a reason, to season, to get into your own inner growth and flow. So, I just want to thank you, and especially too for my blog, enchantingbabble.blogspot.com, where that too is almost at 500,000 views. Like, oh my gosh. Like, trust in divine detours in the mid shuffle, Coyote spirit. Maybe someone here needs to hear that. We'll look up Coyote spirit, Buffalo spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Yes, that's in mid shuffle. So I'm gonna shuffle and have 2 cards for the spirit or animal oracle. So timeless is this message. I also see scarab beetle spirit, magic works through you. Yes. Coyote spirit again in mid shuffle, trust in divine detours. I'm sorry, I know the lighting here right now is absolute, but look how beautiful these cards are. I know I wasn't even showing because I forgot that I was not being recorded. Even though I'm cute right now, my hair is all done, I'm all in black, I'm just like, what's up? But yeah, no, absolutely not. Hermit mode is I at this divine time. And look at how pretty this one is. I don't know if this video is gonna be sideways to you guys. If it is, my apologies. Let me see if I pick it up down, right? Oh my, I don't know. It's probably moving. See? No. So, oh boy. Okay, I see. Forgive me. Okay. So yeah, these cards are beautiful. I absolutely love them. I'm shuffling them and just getting into the energies of like the mindset that's right now that might be, being brought to the surface somehow so that you can work through whatever it is that, oh my god, I keep shuffling. Coyote spirit keeps coming up. Trust in divine detours. Okay, number 7. You know what? I heard you, Spirit. There's gonna be a card we're gonna look up. I'm talking about the mindset now, and the mindset now. I'm covering you, Buddha. Buddha. Fool. Clearly, I listen to Spirit before planning. I'm just impulsive. You know, in Western astrology, I am a fiery spirit. So, you know, I'm just impulsive and do, you know, okay. You know, Spirit like to match under my fucking ass. And I just like come, excuse my French, man. But like, you know, and I just come here freestyling it. Because that's what I do. Okay, I freestyle. So there's 2 card reading, and so the second card is just going to tell us what to do for our next, you know, right action into full alignment with ourselves. You know, so Coyote Spirit is a mind thing right now. So I'm going to go and I'm going to even just... I get cut up. Coyote Spirit. Yeah, it's Coyote Spirit, okay? It has something to say to us. Trust in divine detours. And like, just even before even reading that and stuff like that, just thinking about it, like, you know, letting go and allowing flow. It's one of the most difficult things to get to know, like, in our world at this time, because, you know, there's certain things that even if it's been years, or you're just coming into full awareness of what it is that you desire on these lands, or whatever it is that is in misalignment with you, and the work that you put into to make in full alignment with you, you gotta remember, this is a whole lifetime lived of things that, you know, you kind of undoing in the system, in the matrix, and, you know, life or whatever. And then remember, if you're understanding yourself, understanding for your overstanding, your positioning on this land, that you might have been, that you are eternal. We are eternal, so we don't even know. You know, just think about the mind-blowing effect of how long have we truly lived, you know, or encountered life in some kind of degree, aspect, shape, form, essence, lifespan, timeline. Like, you know, we're only conscious as much as we can be conscious to this realm of existence that we are opening ourselves up to at this moment in time, depending on the leveling of our own evolutionary, you know, expansion. So just because you're alert and awake to the state of your current conditioning now that you awaken to in some kind of leveling of consciousness that you are perceiving or receiving or tapping into at this time, does not mean that that is the end of it, the end of the line. It's just your awareness at this time to this kind of light. So to be frustrated in whatever line that you are on this timeline, you know, that feels like, oh, Juno, like, I said Juno. I'm like, I don't even speak Spanish. But, you know, to that you are conscious of. It can be frustrating when there's just certain, you know, things that, you know, are still not in full clarity view or in alignment with you, that you're working on still too. Or maybe there are certain things that you desire that you're living to now understand that you desire, and being clear into that functioning. It can seem like, you know, a lot of things can create, like, it's like this maze, you know, we're walking the labyrinth, you know, in every kind of way for ourselves. I gotta charge my phone too, so I'm trying to make this message as smooth too. I know I get into my enchantress, the babbler, kind of like, you know, tapping in, channeling too, but this is for the betterment of who exactly? Right, you, Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. Okay. Number 7. Do you find that you are being led on a strange detour in your life right now? Does it seem that what appears to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation, or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite, or just disappears into thin air as if you've been tricked? Or is it that mental stick, you know, that goes on in our brains that brings up the conditioning of this current line of a misaligned that we're learning to tap into at this time, so that we can live these conscious lives mindfully, intact, you see, undoing many of the conditionings that have been bestowed onto we, when we had our blinders on and could not see. Understand that, this is all part of the processes. Yeah. So Coyote Spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into situations to teach you lessons you have forgotten to learn or are not tapped into. It's tapping into that stream of a line, of your own line. If you are understanding yourself to be more than what you even understand yourself to be at this precise moment in time, wherever you are in your own evolutionary stage, taking stage, center stage, out there in every kind of way, like, you are infinite. You are expansive. You are limitless. You are a burst of something that could never fucking be destroyed. So, whatever I is, whatever we are, I am an infinite treasure that I'm cosmically discovering at every freaking quantum moment of a life second that I perceive to fucking exist. That's cosmic. That's fucking quantum. That's poof, mind blown. Perhaps you needed a taste of failure before you experienced success, a need to feel disappointment before you can truly appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. Oh yes, it is. Believe this to be truth, especially if you're tapping into this message right now here too. I don't care what kind of leveling, elevating, evolution you think you on, or even the reason of what fucking brings you here to this channel, whether it's, sneaky, whether it's by chance, coincidence, or you typed it all in, whatever it is. No matter what leveling it's on, no matter if you don't even think you understand this cosmic poetic song that I spit. Just so no matter where you are, the seed that breeds this evolution to a quantum degree of certification. Oh, you best to believe that these babbles are for your own cosmic evolution of elevation. Perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you are intending to co-create, being reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake and aware of all that is available to you in this moment. I just feel like I wrote this shit myself. Coyote Spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twists, to develop humility and gratitude while releasing your attachments to the form of your desires. You have no idea the epiphany of this tower-like inspire that I was receiving even just yesterday for myself, that brought me to absolute tears, because I'm like, whoa, shaken down, broken down into this tower-like effect of a defect, of a misaligned. And I don't like to call it a defect at this time. It's just part of my own conditioning that got me into this kind of, inner scoping my own records. Because if I don't, who will? If I don't know, who does? If I don't speak, who will? If I don't trust, what must I do? If I don't have to so 14, 55, and that is 10. That's how I see things, my friends. One. Labyrinth center, back to one. No matter what it is that brought us to that, to take that walk into that center. And it's going to always be a catalyst of something. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, it's always going to be that something that is designed to trigger you into your align. And most people tune it out all the time. That's what we want to reference as sleepers. So no matter how much you think you will sleep, or that you don't even think you understand or know. When you visit here, you're in here for your growth, sis. Okay, perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you are intending to co-create. Being reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake, aware of all that is available to you in this moment. Coyote Spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twist, to develop humility and gratitude while releasing your attachments to the form of your desires. Even when you suddenly find yourself on a detour, wondering when will you get back on track to manifesting what you desire, remember that Spirit has a plan and wants the best for you. Trust in divine order now. Coyote Spirit is a divine helper. No matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they are supposed to be. Protection message. Sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing this prize, whether it be an opportunity you have always wanted, a relationship with that elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. Coyote Spirit warns you that this trickster energy seducing you now will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. Why is it that you do the things that you do? Know the inner you, so that there is no fool. It's only the fool that you become when you want to get to know yourself, because that's what's fun. So this conditioning, because this was the first positioning of this card, this conditioning that's being brought to the surface of this mindset of still feeling and vibrating some leveling of disappointment, sadness, or like disbelief that you're not able to do, or you can't because you can't see the biggest of the biggest of the biggest pictures. Abstract. We are art. That's a start. Speak from the heart. All right, Coyote. I'm trusting, I'm believing, I'm letting go. This is surrendering. This is vulnerability to my ultimate quantum growth of evolution. That's evolutionizing itself within me as I walk this labyrinth. I go in deep to the center of my own, unifying my whole mind, body, heart, and soul. And everything else I do not know. For I know nothing, but I'm something. Connected to everything, disconnected from all. Okay, I walk in this labyrinth, I'm bold, strong, weak, everything in between. These pages, writing, these pages. As I sage every space I surrender to, letting go of everything I know too. Trust in divine order now. Coyote Spirit is a divine helper. No matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they're supposed to be. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. Something better is beckoning. Freedom, we inspire. If you learn your lessons and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that crooked though the path may have been, you were on the right one all along. And now, ooh, spirit animal message. Oh, that was a twist in my arm. That's what I heard. I went to go shuffle and I hurt my hand, not my hand, my wrist. It like did like this twist on its own. I think I'm supposed to end it there. Coyote Spirit is the message being delivered to us in our now. Timeless is this message. In the here and the now. I'm not to pull another spirit animal oracle, but okay, I was allowed to shuffle this one, which is not the spirit animal oracle. This is my crystal tarot. And pull 3. And then I'm going to end it on this message. See, temperance. So again, the patience that we need to work on everything that we need. That came up at 1919. 10-10. 2. Unifying who? I find clarity through the calm. Temperance. It's the Sagittarius card too. In Western astrology, I'm temperance. Page of Cups. Love, that's what's up. I am as young as I choose to feel. Well, I keep saying I'm getting younger every day. Oh yeah, I like how their colors are matching too. And then Ace of Pentacles. I am always rewarded for all that I do. Believe this to be true. See what I'm saying? Coyote spirit is here for you. Know that you're always rewarded for all that you do. No matter the time that it takes, because you got the patience, you got the wisdom, you got everything that is connected with you. You got the sun, you got the moon, you got the stars, you got earth, you got water, you got fire, you got air. And you shall always receive. But it's when you're in alignment, full alignment. Because sometimes, don't you ever think about that too? So I'm gonna end this too. When you get what you want, that's why people say, oh, you can have everything.